All right, what's up, YouTube? It's BoxingWave. It's been a long time. Just finished watching the Golovkin fight. Pretty good fight, man. Probably his best fight up to date. Martin Murray gave him a good fight. He survived for 11 rounds. Um, this fight, this fight reminded me of the fight with Kovalev and Cedric Agnew. Okay, I think Cedric Agnew had the same game plan, had that high guard, was throwing combinations, being pretty explosive. I think Kovalev took a different approach a little bit. He was a little bit more timid in that fight, a little bit more defensive in that fight than Golovkin was in this fight. But it had the same outcome. Okay, I just think Martin Murray did it a little better with the lateral movement and the combinations he was throwing, especially the body punches. All right. I gave Martin Murray the first 2 rounds. Okay, I gave him the first round because he was the only one that was active. Golovkin was still trying to figure him out in the first round. Second round, I gave to Martin Murray. I thought he just outboxed Golovkin. Okay, he was a lot more precise. He landed the better shots in the second round. After that, it was all Golovkin every single round, all leading up to the 11th round. Um, Fourth round had the 2 knockdowns. And then I thought the fight was going to stop in the fourth round. I don't know what happened with the time. There was some confusion going on there. The bell was rung and there was like 14 seconds left. Then the ref stopped the round at 9 seconds left. Okay, I don't know what was up with that. It was a crucial moment because Golovkin was definitely going for the stoppage in the fourth round. Okay, being that the fight continued, uh, Golovkin, punished him the next couple rounds, and then Murray showed some signs of light, like in the seventh round. He was coming back fighting. Dude is a tough dude, very durable, and he wasn't just. He had his moments, his few rounds in there that he was still fighting back, still landing some good shots. I think Golovkin. I think the critics of Golovkin is going to say that he still gets hit way too much. Okay, he did get hit a lot in this fight. But nothing really seemed to phase him. I think Golovkin defensively is pretty solid, but in this fight, it didn't really seem that way. But at the same time, Martin Murray is not a fighter that is known for having power. Okay, he's known to be durable, but he's not really known for having the power. So I don't think Golovkin was really didn't have the defensive awareness in this fight like he normally would. Um, as far as the fight continuing, Martin Murray, the fight was stoppage. I thought it was a good stoppage. At this point, I mean, why let it continue? He was just taking punishment. He was just trying to survive for 12 rounds. He almost did. I think he could have done it. But, I mean, seriously, why just get beat up for 12 rounds? Um, But, it was an impressive fight for both fighters. Martin Murray's still one of the top fighters. He looked a lot better than Rubio. He did a lot better than Gill. He did a lot better than a lot of fighters that have been in there, all right? I thought Curtis Stevens did survive pretty good, pretty fair compared to everybody else, but Martin Murray did better than Curtis Stevens. Now, as far as what's next, I mean, nothing really changes here, okay? I know Golovkin said he plans on fighting in May. I know Cotto doesn't have an opponent for June. Everyone is speculating that he's going to fight Lara in June. It makes sense for Cotto and Golovkin to fight in Madison Square Garden in June. That would be huge. Okay, that would be a pay-per-view worthy type of fight. Um, the fight should happen. I mean, everybody views Golovkin as being the true champ, but Cotto is the lineal champ. Okay, officially. As far as every other fight, still want to see the Ward fight. Still want to see that fight. If it doesn't happen, I'm cool with that. I do want to see Golovkin unify the titles. Okay, at 160. I still want to see the Peter Quillen fight. I want to see Danny Jacobs. I want to see David Lemieux. Everybody wants hyped about David Lemieux right now. That fight would be cool. But I don't think any of these guys could beat Golovkin. I think if anyone had the best chance right now, as of right now, I would think maybe Peter Quillen, okay, because he does have some pop. But I don't think he could take Golovkin's power. All right, I really don't think anyone at 160 stands a chance against Golovkin. Okay, I think he would have to move up for him to get really challenged by Ward or Darrell, one of the Darrell brothers or something like that. Um, Outside of that, I mean, there's nothing really new. I mean, Golovkin's still the man. He's still knocking guys out. One thing I wanted to mention too, and I had just tweeted about this. I like what Golovkin and Kovalev is doing. They going out in people's towns and beating them in their hometowns. They're not talking about the A side, the B side. They're not doing any of that. They going straight into your country and beating you in your own home. Okay, if you seen the weigh-in, you see him coming to the ring tonight. He's getting booed. Okay, he's going to people, so he's the champion, and he's going to people's hometowns and beating them in their own hometowns. Okay, Kovalev came out here and beat Bernard Hopkins. Kovalev is going to Canada and defending his title against John Pascal. All right, in his hometown. Okay, so it's not like, I like what they're doing, and they're staying busy. They trying to still stay on this 4 times, fight 4 times a year. They're not doing what all of these other fighters are doing. Okay, so shout out to them for doing that. Okay, and that's it. So if you guys want to leave any comments, let me know what you thought about the fight, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll be definitely talking about Mayweather and Pacquiao and everything. All right, so look out for that. Peace.